Alright, I welcome you back to this channel. I hope you're doing well. So in today's video, we are going to be understanding how program really runs. So our consideration, we are going to consider this program. This will be our reference program. It is a program in Python that generates random passwords. You specify the length, you specify whether you want it to include lowercase, uppercase, numbers, and special characters. So we have if statements. I don't know whether you're in position to see this, but we have some if statements that request for the user's confirmation whether he wants the password to include uppercase letters, lowercase letters, and special characters, or even numbers. So you're free to select any character that you want to appear in the password, and maybe you can leave out some, but the minimum number of selected characters to be included is 1. So you can have either a password of numbers, or a password of letters, or a password of special characters. But if at all the characters are set to no, then you cannot have a password. It will produce an error. So about the program, this is briefly about the program. It generates characters, generates passwords of specified characters. The user prompted to enter the number of characters that the password should contain. So for example, if you say 8 characters, then the password will be of 8 characters. Now on this slide, I want us to look at the services provided by the operating system. So first and foremost, the file system will provide, the operating system will provide file system management. That is, the program needs to be able to read and write files in order to save and load the password generated. Remember, when it creates a password, it has to first store it somewhere so that it can retrieve it at the end. Then it will also provide memory management access. It's also another service that is provided by the OS, because the program needs to be able to allocate and deallocate memory in order to store the passwords, other program data such as the parameter choices. So when you say that I want my password to include an uppercase letter, so that specification that your password should include an uppercase letter is stored somewhere. So after generating the password, the memory has to be cleared. Then we also see input output devices. So the program needs to be able to read user input from the keyboard and display output on the screen. So when you say that maybe I want my password to be of 8 characters, the 8 characters that you type has to be captured by the program. So process management, and the operating system needs to be able to create and manage a process for the program to run. So remember, a process is a program that is running. So that means even this program has to run in the operating system. So the process management has to be the program has to be given access to process management so that it can run in the operating system. Moving on to the next slide, we are looking at error handling. The operating system needs to be able to handle any errors that occur while the program is running. So in this case, the operating system provides an ability of handling errors. Remember, for example, I told you if at all you want maybe your password to be of null characters. Let me say they ask you how many letters do you want to be included. You say no, I don't want letters to be included. How many special characters? You say no. Then how many numbers? You say no. So it will say the minimum number of characters is 1. So if at all, even when you enter, let me say a value for the number of characters, how many characters should your password contain, and then you say n. N is a letter, not a digit, so we shall see an error being thrown. So this error has to be handled by the operating system. So when I come here, I looked at the factors to consider so as to improve the repeatability of the program. So you have to employ briefly. Repeatability is the ability of the program to run multiple times without throwing any errors. So you have to employ a diverse set of characters to enhance password complexity such that the passwords that are generated meet the standards. Then you should also consider hashing algorithms so as to safeguard the passwords to prevent data from unauthorized access. Finally, I looked at the demonstration. My conclusion is having uh, this simple outlay whereby I was talking about the program, and then its importance. It's really good because those passwords that are usually suggested by websites are really good. So remember, they are unique and then they are sometimes hashed. So I recommend you to use them, though sometimes they are non-secure because you might be on a website and then the password is given by some people that you're not sure of or that you don't trust. So such algorithms are used by different sites and they help in improving protection to some extent, and to other extents they may cause harm. So this video will stop here. I really thank you for watching and I hope it meets your needs. We'll meet next time. Bye bye.